Singh, ready to start from the Randwick end. Can't get that outside the ring field. They've bowled beautifully so far, deserves to pick up a fifth wicket. Collects that one simple as you like, inside the ring. Quick onto that in the infield. Dug that out well. Ah, that's nice. Good defence. Finds the fielder with that shot. End of the over and none off it.
298 for 9.
They'll be looking to play in what we call the V early on. A straight bat, keeping the elbow bent and upright, and then look to expand the shot making as they settle in. Classic cover drive, but finds the fielder at cover. Cuts that off well in the infield. Over completed, 4 runs added. India are 29. They've picked the gap. Perfect timing. Lovely shots on drive through the gap. Well, they'll get back for 3. Well done. But on a ground this size, you have to ask... In the air and gone. Edwards ready to start from the Paddington end. Crack. Head was completely still and they struck that hard, high and long for 6.
That's worth the ticket money alone. It's flown into the crowd. A brilliant shot off the front foot.
Through the gap, great shot. Drive straight down the ground. Mid-on will collect that though. Couldn't get it through the field. Trouble here.
Didn't like the look of that one and just ignored it.
11 runs added there. India are 49 for 2. Got that away nicely. Immaculate timing there. Doesn't beat the infield. 6 runs added in the over. India are 55. Lovely cover drive, but straight to extra cover. End of the over, 6 off it. India are 61 for 2. A new bowler is... finds the fielder with that shot. Will need a direct hit. 5 runs added there. India are 66. Picks the gap perfectly.
You can't fault the bowling. Sometimes your opponent is just too good. Wonderful front foot shot, and there's no point in chasing that.
Saltzman shouldn't be too worried about that last ball. They've got them playing their shots. Just need to stick to the plans now. My, oh my, that's just flown off the middle.
Really good shot that, as they're now into the 20s. They can take plenty of confidence from it going forwards.
That last one helped the scoring rate, making their intentions clear now for this innings. Stand and deliver. Holds the pose as the ball goes straight over the bowlers. 6 more. I'd like to see them aim for the top of off now. As a bowler, you've always got to make them play on your terms. Onto that early, that could be 4.
What a lovely shot. Really good timing, out of the middle and raced to the boundary.
Caught. Saltzman ready to start from the Randwick end. That's going a long way. What a shot.
It was a short ball, but seen really quickly. Onto the back foot and powered over the boundary for 6.
Neil Smith, I don't think, will be too happy with their bowler at the moment. My word, they've gotten all of that. It'll sail way back into the stands.
That's a brilliantly aggressive shot. Gets on the front foot and it flies over the boundary.
Times that shot to perfection.
You can't fault the bowling. Sometimes your opponent is just too good. That is a beautiful front foot shot. No point in chasing that one.
We'll need a direct hit. Through the gap, great shot.
Sometimes you've just got to stop and admire batting like that. Gets onto the front foot early, well timed, 4 runs.
Classic cover drive, but finds the fielder at cover. Can't get that outside the ring field. Lovely cover drive, but straight to extra cover. Dug that out well. Straight to the fielder. End of the over, 1 run coming from it. India are 93 for 2. Nice, solid defensive shot. Oh, that's nice. Good defence. No, no, no. Terrible shot. Misses everything. Wow, that missed the lot. End of the over and another tight over by the bowlers. Tough work out there for the two batters. Saltzman. Shot, real power behind that, and it's a massive maximum.
Well, that was just textbook, and a bit of power as well to lift the ball over the top. It just keeps going.
Yes, it can be very disheartening seeing good deliveries smacked around. Sometimes, though, you just have to accept it and move on. Quick onto that in the infield. End of another tidy over. This is good pressure on both.
Left alone and easily through to the keeper. Didn't like the look of that one and just ignored it.
Left alone. Dug that out well. Doesn't beat the infield. End of the over and none off it.
113 for 2.
Nice, solid defensive shot.
Top-class innings, been playing very nicely out there and brings up the half-century.
Lovely cover drive, but straight to extra cover. Great shot through the gap there.
You just can't hit it any better than that. Beautiful delivery, no chance for the fielders.
Getting nicely settled at the crease now. Would have been very happy with that last shot. That's the over. India are 131 for 2. The end of the session. We've seen some great cricket so far. See you soon. I'm off for a cucumber sandwich. Collects that one, simple as you like, inside the ring. Thin edge. They've gone up here. Super catch.
Well, the end of an entertaining performance. That's an incredible win. It was touch and go, but they get the runs needed with 1 wicket to spare. Complete edge-of-your-seat stuff.
That's all from us in the commentary box. It's been an amazing match with some great cricket. Good morning and welcome to our coverage from Perth Stadium. You join us for this test match between Australia and India. Earlier, I took a look at the conditions for the day, and it's very powdery.
Well, it's probably going to be a good batting surface throughout this match. It might just favour the team putting the pads on first.
Ladies and gentlemen, thank you for joining us. Welcome to this match between Australia and India.
We're about ready to get... Sheikh, the left-arm fast bowler, is coming into the attack from the members' end. Can't get that outside the ring field. On the drive and beats the fielder a point. That'll run away for 4. Beats the fielder, nice shot.
Nothing really wrong with that ball. Got onto the front foot and found the gap to get that one to the boundary. That was just a wonderful shot. The delivery was fine, great line and length, but it was just put away.
Collects that one simple as you like, inside the ring. Good running, keeping the scoreboard ticking over. 6 runs added there. Australia are 50 for 2. So
A little bit of wobble on that one, and it's safely taken by the keeper. Not enough on it to entice a shot. Didn't like the look of that one and just ignored it. Left alone and easily through to the keeper. The captain going with an aggressive field. A lovely short ball, just keeping them honest. Still got a chance to use another one in this over. The captain's going to change things around in the field now.
thought it had got past them, but a fantastic dive to cut it off. End of the over, not many coming from it.
How will the bowler respond? A little bit of wobble on that ball, as it's safely taken by the keeper. Not enough on it to entice a shot, though. Jewel watched it closely and let that go through to the keeper. Still honing in on their lines. The batter happy to let it go through.
Dug that out well. Couldn't get it through the field. End of the over, a maiden.
Australia are now 56 for 3.
Sheikh, the left-arm fast bowler, is coming on to bowl from the Langer stand end. Nice, solid defensive shot. End of the over, one off. Australia are 132 for 3. Doesn't beat the infield. The right-arm pace bowler is coming into the attack from the... Sheikh has been going well here, comes back on from the members' end. Straight to the fielder.
A little bit of wobble on that one, and it's safely taken by the keeper. Not enough on it to entice a shot. Left alone and easily through to the keeper.
Quick onto that in the infield. End of the over. Batting seems to be quite tough at present. You can feel the screws slowly turning in. Dubé, red. Sheikh, coming back into the attack, has done well so far.
That was just an awesome delivery. Whizzed past the batter, and the umpire says that's the first of 2.
Wow, that missed the lot. Oh, that's nice. Good defence. Finds the fielder with that shot. Nice shot, straight to the bowler though, no run. End of the over, the batter's pinned down at the moment.
252 for 7.
Bowled, played all round that one.
Another one. 8 wickets gone. You feel it's just a matter of time now. A few decent deliveries could see the end.
At number 10.
Didn't like the look of that one and just ignored it.
End of another tidy over.
Are now 252.
Waiting. Waiting. Wait.
Great shot, pulled straight to backward square leg though. Ouch, what a catch. Wow, brilliant reactions and what a catch.
Well, a fantastic wicket. Kept the runs down, really didn't get settled, and looked to be in trouble for most of the knock.
Coming into bat at number 11 for Australia.
Wait.
That's the end of the over and nicely bowled.
254 for 9.
Shake, ready to start from the members' end.
Wait.
Straight drive, mid-off, will cut that one off. Driven on the onside, but straight to mid-wicket. Oh, that's nice. Good defence. Fine edge, beautiful ball. A good catch in the slips. That really doesn't feel like enough runs on this pitch. There's real pressure on the bowlers now to get some early wickets. Teams are coming out now. There's a modest lead on the scoreboard with the amount of time left in the batting available. They can make this into something really... The press have been circling the last few weeks about their place in the team. This innings and match could be a great opportunity to prove the critics wrong. Nice, nice, leaned into it, wide of cover, and that will give him a bit of confidence, and maybe four.
What a lovely shot, flown to the boundary. That's not the type of ball to be bowling.
A good contest here at the moment, 4 off the last ball. It'll be interesting to see how the bowler can respond. Picks the gap perfectly.
You can't fault the bowling. Sometimes your opponent is just too good. That is a beautiful front foot shot. No point in chasing that one.
What else do they have in their bag of tricks? Not much seems to be working at the moment. Oh, now that's a brilliant diving stop. The right arm is coming on to bowl from the Langer stand end. Stand and deliver. Holds the pose as the ball goes straight over the bowler. 6 more.
Saw that so early and the timing was fantastic. A little bit of wobble on that one, and it's safely taken by the keeper. Not enough on it to entice a shot.
Nice, solid defensive shot. Dug that out well. Six runs added in the over. India are 103 for 2. Neil Smith ready to start from the members' end. Big edge. Oh, but where's that going? No, no, no. Terrible shot. Collects that one simple as you like, inside the ring. Oh, that's nice. Good defence. Over completed, and it's a maiden.
108 for 2.
Classic cover drive, but finds the fielder at cover. My, oh my, that's just flown off the middle.
That just drifted a bit and pounced on. Hit high and mighty. They'll be really happy with that.
Can't afford to go too full again. It helps to switch up your deliveries, just to keep them guessing. Huge shot. That's a massive shot. Just incredible.
Well, that was just textbook and a bit of power as well to lift the ball over the top. It just keeps going.
That last ball isn't something you want to repeat of. You don't want to be giving easy runs away. Oh, my word, that's huge. Absolutely out the middle of the bat. A monster of a shot.
Lovely shot. Gets on the drive and powers that one over the boundary. Wonderful timing.
Good bowling that over. Precise bowling. No real opportunities for the batter. Lovely cover drive, but straight to extra cover. Oh, great shot.
That's textbook perfect. A lovely drive through the covers. There was no need for the fielders to chase that.
Neil Smith, I don't think, will be too happy with their bowler at the moment. Picks the gap perfectly.
Pushed onto the front foot and presented the full face of the bat.
Partnership between these two.
Just need to keep it simple, line and length. Around about that off stump will force a mistake. Times that shot to perfection.
Found the middle of the bat. Great timing. Lovely front foot shot. That has raced to the boundary.
Don't need to do anything special. Line and length still the key. Super shot that.
That was a boundary the moment the ball left the bat. Can't time that any better. Perfection.
End of another quiet over. Great. Misses everything. End of the over, one off. India are 149 for 2. Saltzman back on now.
Is going with the medium pacer.
Through the gap, great shot. Neil Smith coming back on after a break.
Medium pacer.
My word, they've gotten all of that. It'll sail way back into the stands.
This is a brilliant piece of batting. Onto the back foot and pulls it high over square leg for 6. Top-class innings, been playing very nicely out there and brings up the half-century.
Stand and deliver. Holds the pose as the ball goes straight over the bowler. 6 more.
Just a little bit of room and the power was immense. It's flown over the boundary.
Wow, that missed a lot. Goodness me, that's a terrific shot. Couldn't get down in time to stop that boundary.
Nothing really wrong with that ball. Got onto the front foot and found the gap to get that one to the boundary.
I don't feel there was too much wrong with that last delivery. Just need to keep getting the ball in the right spots and the reward will come. Dug that out well. Nice, solid defensive shot. Neil Smith will be happy with the work that over.
165 for 2.
Saltzman ready to... Bold, unbelievable. He just let it go through and didn't even attempt to play it.
Well, the end of an entertaining performance with the...
Neil Smith ready to start from the members' end. Well, he's got some of it, but he hasn't got all of it, and that should be gone.
Overstepping, just a little too eager on that delivery.